and welcome to How to Cook Great Food. With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?
Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, as you can see right here, we're making an absolutely wonderful soup. I'm calling it a big soup because it's big and chunky and it's just delicious. We've got lamb. I had some lamb whole pieces that I cut a lot of the meat off to get a nice fillet. This is the bones and a little bit of meat that was left on there, and we just made this incredible soup. It's got a kind of Middle Eastern, sort of Arabic kind of vibe to it, or flavour. Is it good? Yeah. Let's go and do it. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is show you the meat that I'm using. So here it is right here, lots of bone in there. Now I had a nice leg here and some ribs and all that, but I took most of the lovely meat off. So, you know, that was a lovely chunk of meat around there, but still meat on it, don't want to waste it. Like I say, got some ribs and that in there. There's plenty of meat. Certainly not going to waste any of this. We're going to make a beautiful thing now. But yeah, bone, bit of fat in there. I like the fat, don't want to take that off. That's going to really add to what we're doing. So yeah, you can use a similar type thing if you wanted. Anyway, let's get moving. Okay, so we're going to need a large pan for this, or pot, whatever way you're going to do it. I'm actually using a pressure cooker today, which is going to speed the process up. I mean, you can do this in a regular straight pot with lots of liquid and we boil it up, but it does take a long time. This is going to, I don't know, by 4 times, 5 times speed the process up. In there, I've got some olive oil. What we're going to do is we're going to start, and I've got the heat on, so we're going to start now just to drop in all our lovely meat. And you'll see as this is going in, there's lots of bone in there, which is kind of what we're after, but plenty of meat on there. Let's get this heat up a little bit. There we go, that's that done. I'm going to get some salt in here now. Then we're going to add a few spices at this point. So I'm going to go in with, I've got here some cinnamon stick, that's going to go in. Now I'm going to use quite a lot of whole seeds in that today, but if you want powders you could use those. Here I've got a few coriander seeds. Here I've got green cardamom pods. Here I've got just a few cloves. Here I've got some peppercorns. I'm using white, but you could of course use black. Next up, dried red chili. And then last, here I've got my dried black lime. With your lime, what you want to do is just puncture it a little bit before you put it in. So in they go. Now like I say, you could use all of those in powder form if you wanted to. On this medium type heat, let's just cook this meat for just about 4 to 5 minutes. Just want to brown it a little bit, get some of those flavors happening. We're going to be adding more stuff, of course. So as you can see, this is starting to brown, change colour a little bit, and do its thing. Now we're going to go in with some powders. I mean, by the way, the seeds or the whole garam masala that I put in, you could be putting cumin seeds in, or bay leaf, or a little bit of thyme as well. That would also work. But a couple of powders here. I've got equal parts of turmeric and cumin powder. They're going to go in there. Next up here I've got, this is finely minced garlic and ginger, nice big hefty one of those. And again, same again. So nice and heat. And already we have got incredible flavours going on in there. Okay, we're now going to go in with some water. Let's do that. Let's turn the heat right up. Now, I've used cold water. I just prefer straight cold water. You could put room temperature in if you wanted. And you can see how much is in there. Not that much of the wooden spoon I'm using. Just covered it nicely. Okay, so now I'm using a pressure cooker. If you're not using a pressure cooker, you're going to need to cook this now for 60 minutes maybe. I'm going to pop the lid on. We'll be back here possibly in about 3 whistles, or depends on the type you've got, or I don't know, maybe 25 minutes. Then we'll take a look. We need to really get some intense flavours happening. We want all of that meat falling off the bone. You'll see once we finish, that's what's going to happen. Okay, lid on. Okay, so as you can see, I've turned the heat off now, let the steam out. That was actually, I think, 30 minutes. And you can see our meat's really doing its thing. That lamb, you see in there, we've got all that marrow in there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful smells. What we're going to do now, we're going to throw in a load of veg. So I've got here some cooked chickpeas. I've got some chunky eggplant. Chopped onions. I've got some fresh tomatoes. Again, really chunky cut, no need to chop them up or anything. I've got potatoes, really nice and big. Then I've got some carrots. Again, nice and chunky cut, again, all the way through. Now, we could, if you want, be putting celery in here, or just, there's loads of different types of veg you could go with. Now, again, water. That is plenty, plenty, plenty. Okay, lid back on. That's going to go for, once it starts steaming, I reckon about 10 minutes more. Then we're pretty much done. Okay, let's have a little look at this now. I mean, it's done. Didn't take that long at all. But look, our potatoes are really soft. You can see there, they're breaking. Those carrots are done. That meat is incredibly tender. Now, check that for salt. You might want some more salt. It's absolutely fine for me. I'm now going to go in with a fresh herb. I'm going to use some cilantro today, or fresh coriander. But you could put some parsley in there, or some mint, or what would be amazing is a little mixture of all of them. But there you go, you've just got an amazing soup here. And don't forget, I've still got a massive bowl. I've got a bowl, you know, this sort of size of lovely lean meat that I took off of this. We've only used the kind of, the bones with the little bit of extra meat there. Absolutely wonderful. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you soon. Lots of love.
With thousands of recipes and millions of views, why not subscribe to our channel and join the family?